Why the world can't own these jewels. Persian Vault. Step inside a vault of legends. The Iran National Jewels Museum, nestled within the Central Bank of Tehran, contains a collection of the most valuable and precious jewels, not only in the country, but also in the world. Inside lies a dazzling array of royal heirlooms, ceremonial objects and crown jewels that once graced the Persian monarchy. Among them, the world's largest spinel, the 500-carat Samarian Spinel, the famed pink table diamond, and the most valuable jewelled box in history, inlaid with 92 emeralds, including a central 35-carat octagonal stone. The 74.53-carat fancy yellow diamond once owned by Ahmad Shah Qajar sold at auction for $2.9 million, setting a global record. As early as 56 years ago, Tiffany's jewellery expert told the Canadian Star, "British royal jewellery is eye-catching, but the Iranian royal collection is legendary, magnificent and exquisite in both quality and quantity. From bejewelled goblets to the legendary peacock throne, today we uncover the most majestic jewels of Persia, treasures so rare they defy value." Pahlavi Crown. In the heart of Tehran, sealed behind reinforced vault doors of the Central Bank, lies a crown few in the world have seen but once. It shimmered before Queen Elizabeth. This is the story of the Pahlavi Crown, the last royal crown of Iran, and perhaps the most opulent ever created in the 20th century. When Reza Shah Pahlavi rose to power in 1925, overthrowing the Sajar dynasty, he envisioned a new Iran. Strong, modern, imperial. For his coronation in 1926, he demanded a new crown, one that drew from the glories of ancient Persia, particularly the Sasanian Empire, whose rulers wore high, battlement-like headpieces symbolizing military might. From this vision, the Pahlavi crown was born. With a frame of gold and silver set atop the finest red velvet, the crown is a masterpiece of Iranian craftsmanship. It towers 30 centimeters high and weighs just over 2 kilograms, a design featuring 3,380 diamonds, at its heart a 60-carat yellow sapphire, forming the center of a sunburst of white diamonds, 369 perfectly matched pearls set along its base and arches, 5 striking emeralds set prominently at its apex, 2 deep blue sapphires, adding contrast to the ocean of white and gold. Each panel bursts with diamond-set sun designs, echoing ancient Persian reverence for the sun and kingship. Reza Shah wore the crown only once, at his coronation. Afterward, it was placed into state treasury custody, reserved for posterity, but never worn again, even though his son did not wear it at his coronation. In March 1961, Queen Elizabeth II made a rare state visit to Iran, where she was escorted to one of the most closely guarded collections on Earth, the Iranian Crown Jewels, held in the Central Bank. For a brief moment, the Queen of the British Empire stood face to face with the jewel of modern Persia, worn only once, seen by a queen, and now a legend in velvet and gold. The Darya-ye-Noor, Nurulain, twin flames of an ancient diamond. Long ago, in the fabled diamond mines of Golconda, India, miners struck the earth and paused. Something shimmered deep beneath the soil. What they unearthed was not just a gem, but a legend. A diamond of exceptional size and pale pink brilliance, known to history as the Great Table Diamond. Its size? An astonishing 242 carats. Its fate? Divided by time, conquest and royal hands. One half would go on to become the Darya-ye-Noor, meaning Sea of Light. At 186 carats and is still the largest known pink diamond in the world, surpassing even the famed Koh-i-Noor in size, which weighs approximately 105.6 carats. The Darya-ye-Noor retains a raw, powerful charm, a Taviz-shaped table-cut form, crude by modern standards but mesmerizing in its pale fire. Its journey, like so many ancient gems, passed through empires and bloodlines, finally brought to Persia during a time of conquest. There, it became a favorite of Persian kings, from being worn on the armbands of Zand rulers to gracing the chest of Nasir al-Din Shah, pinned like a celestial beacon to his regal robes, and even nestled atop a royal hat. In time, it found its permanent home, mounted in a magnificent frame featuring the lion, sun and crown, the royal emblem of the imperial state of Iran. Surrounding the stone, 475 multicolored diamonds and 4 rubies, transforming it into a royal aigrette worn proudly by monarchs on ceremonial caps until the fall of the monarchy in 1979. But Darya-ye-Noor was not alone. From the other half of the Great Table Diamond came its mystical twin, the Nur-ul-Ain, or Light of the Eye. Smaller, yet no less enchanting, this 60-carat oval pink diamond would one day crown the most iconic royal tiara of modern Persia. In 1959, it was placed at the heart of the Nur-ul-Ain tiara, a masterpiece designed by American jeweler Harry Winston for Empress Farah Pahlavi, wife of the last Shah of Iran. She wore it on her wedding day as a symbol of love, royalty and destiny. The bond between the two stones was rediscovered in 1969 when 3 Canadian gemologists tasked with inventorying Iran's royal jewels noticed that the Darya-ye-Noor and Nur-ul-Ain shared nearly identical colour, clarity and character. After detailed analysis, they concluded what many had only whispered: the ancient Great Table Diamond had been cleaved into 2, sometime between 1794 and 1834, 2 halves of one mythical whole. Today, far from their birthplace in Golconda, both diamonds rest within the treasury of national jewels in Tehran, unlike the Koh-i-Noor, which now lies behind glass in the Tower of London. The Emerald Belt. Today housed in the National Treasury of Iran in Tehran, one of the most historically charged artifacts is a regal emerald belt, believed to have been created for Nasr al-Din Shah Qajar in the late 19th century. Photographs from the period show him adorned with this majestic piece. Woven entirely of gold and stretching 119 centimetres, the belt was tailored for a monarch, its dimensions fit for a king who revelled in opulence. The centrepiece of the belt is a magnificent oval emerald surrounded by shimmering diamonds. Estimated to weigh 175 carats and measuring nearly 5 centimetres in height, it commands attention. An even more intriguing gem on the belt is a heart-shaped emerald set in a diamond-encrusted gold mount. Some scholars speculate this emerald might be the same one described by Sir Thomas Roe, the English ambassador to the Mughal court, who in 1616 described Emperor Jahangir adorned in splendour. While Reza Shah Pahlavi wore the emerald buckle in its traditional form, it was later mounted onto a newly fashioned belt for the coronation of Mohammad Reza Shah in 1967, signifying the belt's transformation across dynasties. Another astounding piece of royal art from the Qajar era is the emerald-studded globe, commissioned by Nasser al-Din Shah in 1869, who had so many loose gems he was afraid of losing them. In an iconic photograph, the Shah stands over it, a symbolic gesture of dominion over the world. This extraordinary globe is crafted from 75 pounds of pure gold and encrusted with over 51,000 gemstones. The artistic symbolism of the globe is as breathtaking as its craftsmanship. The oceans shimmer with large emeralds, each weighing between 80 to 175 carats, while the land masses are formed from oval rubies ranging from 50 to 75 carats. For regions of particular significance, Iran, Great Britain and France, the globe is adorned with 15-carat diamonds, giving them a luminous distinction. Meanwhile, the continent of Africa south of the Sahara, along with part of Egypt, glows in deep hues of blue sapphires, each averaging 35 carats, adding a rich contrast to the jewelled map of the world. This gem-laden globe is one of the heaviest and most opulent handcrafted objects in the Iranian Crown Jewels. The Kiani Crown. The Kani Crown stands as a breathtaking symbol of royal authority in Persian artistry. Commissioned by Fath Ali Shah, the second monarch of the Qajar dynasty, it became the official coronation crown of the Qajar kings, gracing the heads of 6 rulers over a span of 128 years. One notable wearer was Mozaffar ud-Din Shah, captured in regal portraits crowned with this very masterpiece. The crown's construction is as rich as its history. Made from crimson red velvet, it is encrusted with an astonishing number of gemstones, over 1,800 small pearls, around 300 emeralds, the largest of which is a vivid 80-carat stone and 1,800 rubies and spinels, with standout gems weighing as much as 120 carats. The largest diamond on the crown sparkles at 23 carats. Even after the fall of the Qajar dynasty, the Kiani crown maintained its ceremonial prestige. Reza Shah Pahlavi, founder of the Pahlavi dynasty, had a new crown made for his coronation in 1926, but the Kiani crown remained on display as a nod to the past. In many depictions, the crown appears without its aigrette, though historical evidence shows that an earlier emerald and ruby aigrette was often worn in place of the current one. This 19th century ornament was a true spectacle in itself. It featured two large oval emeralds, each around 55 carats, in a vivid blue-green hue. These were accompanied by two stunning deep red spinels, estimated at 65 and 60 carats, prized for their clarity and depth. The aigrette also held a 16-carat pale yellow brilliant-cut diamond, flanked by two double rose-cut colourless diamonds weighing 22 and 25 carats, along with numerous step-cut and cabochon rubies set at the base of the feathers. In another striking piece, a ruby and spinel tiara worn by Fath Ali Shah, shown in enamel portrait miniatures, continues the same opulent tradition. Once, all red gemstones were simply classified as rubies, until Iranian gemologists became the first to distinguish between ruby and spinel, a breakthrough that changed gemology forever. This remarkable tiara showcases deep raspberry red spinels, most notably a 50-carat and a 30-carat stone that form the prominent central crest. Additional spinels ranging between 20 and 25 carats, cut in step and pavilion styles, are symmetrically arranged across the piece. Framing these are luminous colourless diamonds, including a 10-carat central rose-cut gem, and others ranging from 10 to 15 carats. The gems are mounted in gold against a backdrop of translucent green enamel. Today, these iconic royal jewels are heavily safeguarded in the Central Bank of Iran's national treasury in Tehran. The Naderi Throne. A dazzling testament to imperial power and artistry, the Naderi Throne stands as one of the most iconic treasures of Iran's royal legacy. This majestic seat draws inspiration from both the Achaemenid thrones of the 5th century BC and the grandeur of the Safavid court. Crafted for mobility, the Naderi Throne is ingeniously composed of 12 detachable sections, so it could accompany the Shah during seasonal palace relocations. Towering at approximately 225 centimetres, it is encrusted with a staggering 26,733 jewels, including 4 massive red spinels on the backrest, the largest weighing 65 carats and emeralds as large as 225 carats. The largest ruby, set within this opulent piece, is 35 carats. This very throne was later used during the coronation of Iran's final monarch. Equally mesmerising is Nader Shah's legendary shield, once a utilitarian piece in battle, later transformed into a jewel-laden tribute to his military prowess. Believed to be made of rhinoceros hide, the shield is encrusted with emeralds, diamonds, red spinels and rubies. A massive 225-carat red spinel gleams at its centre, among the largest ever recorded, surrounded by 4 emeralds, estimated 45 to 55 carats each, cleverly hiding the rivets that attach the straps. The outer edge, not visible in many images, features a continuous ring of square-cut emeralds. Once an instrument of war, now a silent symbol of might. From gem-encrusted thrones to cosmic crowns and battlefield shields turned into jewelled masterpieces, Persia's royal collection is a timeless testament to power, art, and forgotten grandeur. Let us know your thoughts on these rarely seen jewels of Persia, treasures so opulent, mysterious, and immeasurably valuable, they seem carved out of legend itself. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more hidden royal adventures.